This is Rowena Dooley asking Seoul citizens to report for duty. Asking Seoul citizens to report for duty.
Greetings and welcome to another episode of Soul Citizens. This is episode 159, and today's topic is Star Citizens and Next Generation, where we talk with people who are new to the game, who've only been playing the game for like 2 years, as opposed to me and half the other people in Soul Citizens who are old heads at this game. But first, I want to introduce people. Featuring, I have to introduce myself first, because I'm professional and all that. But yeah, so I'm fastcart FC. I'm a host here, and I'm gonna allow my co-host to introduce herself. yoyoMeg, say hi to people. Say who you are.
Hello, my name is yoyoMeg. I am the co-host today on Soul Citizens. I don't know if you want me to say anything else.
This is like what, your fourth or fifth time?
Fourth or fifth time on the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I am not sure. Probably those numbers are probably correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're still a rookie, but yeah.
Absolutely.
And Buurag, hello. Thank you for the subscription. So yes, and then we're gonna follow up with our guest today, starting with AuthenticYoung. Tell everybody who you are, where people can find you.
Hi, I'm AuthenticYoung. I play Star Citizen a lot. I missed that other part. What are we introducing ourselves right now? Like
Yeah, go tell people where we can find you.
Oh, where you can find me? You can find me on Twitter at AuthenticYoung and just about every social media. It's either AuthorGamer on Twitch and TikTok and everything, and AuthorGamer on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday nights are the normal nights that I stream, and then I hang out with people during the weekend when I can, and I just hop in and play games. Yeah.
Cool, thank you. And Grim Reaper, thank you for the subscriptions. Oh, no, sorry, just hit Divine Shadow, getting Grim Reaper, so my bad. Hit Divine Shadow, thank you for the subscription. Buurag, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but how are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
And you tell people who you are.
I'm Buurag. You can just pronounce it however you want. I don't really stream or anything. I just play a lot with Meg.
Okay. All right. So we can find you on Meg channel, but what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And Grim Reaper, OG. Can I just call you Grim, or what do you prefer?
My friends call me Grim or Reaper.
Reaper.
Old people call me OG. It's whatever.
I hear that. Where people can find you?
I no longer stream. I retired from that, but I'm a gamer, so you find me in any game at any time.
All right, cool. And Kitty ate cupcake. What did your preferred nickname? Because that's a mouthful.
You can just call me Kitty. Kitty is fine.
Kitty, okay. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitch. I have a Twitter, but I don't post on there very much. Pretty bad about that. But yeah, you can catch me on Twitter. I stream 3 days a week. Otherwise, I'm off playing video games, hanging out on my Discord, and being a mom. So.
Okay, cool. So first up, we got the introductions underway, but I wanted to get to our fundraiser, so I'm going to bring that up real quick. For the month, well, not for the month, but until from June 1st until October 22nd, get the right information up. Yeah, so we're doing a St. Jude challenge sponsored by Soul Citizen. October 22nd is the weekend of CitizenCon. So we're trying to raise money for St. Jude's Hospital, and we are giving away certain things at different tiers. Like last Sunday, we gave away our $500 tier, which is Soul Gift Package, which is a Soul Citizen water bottle, tumblers, glasses, shot glasses, and what have you. At the 1,000 tier, so that's like less than $400 away, we'll be giving away a Chairman Club package, which includes a Chairman's cap, executive polo shirt, messenger bag, journal, and key ring. And at $2,000, we'll be giving away a UE Field Navy and a jacket and a UE Navy cap. At $3,000, we'll be doing a 12-hour live stream featuring gameplay and special guests. At $5,000, hopefully we can reach that, we'll be giving away a Banning Merchantman. Not mine, but a Banning Merchantman. And at $7,500, we'll be giving away an Origins 890 jump. And at $10K, if we can reach that, hopefully we can by October, we'll be giving away an Endeavor Master Set. Now that's not the Endeavor base model. That's the Master Set with all the modules included. So hopefully people can donate and support a worthy cause. All right, so we got that out of the way. So let's get on with the show. So first up, we have a question. Question number one is, how and when did you hear about Star Citizen? Star Citizen. Star Citizen. So we're going to start off with AuthenticYoung for that one. And thank you for this gift sub, Dr. John.
Well, the very first time I heard about it was in 2019. My husband introduced it to me because he knows that I love Star Trek, and he knows that this is definitely my type of game. So I hopped in, and it was just too buggy for me. Plus, I was really hooked on Elder Scrolls at the time, so it didn't pull me in. And so then I came back again in 2020, and we gave it another go. And I hung out with some friends that time, and I stayed for about a week. But I never flew a ship or anything, and it didn't click with me. And at that time, I think I was playing a little bit of No Man's Sky, but I was drawn over because of the fact that we could like hop into other people's ships. So I basically hopped in a Titan with a whole bunch of people. We did like a box mission or two, and then I hopped out. And then I came back in 2020, third time's a charm, 2022, and third time's a charm. And I was like 3 days in, and I met Kitty, and she came into my chat on stream, and we've been inseparable ever since. So yeah, cool. And I haven't left Star Citizen. So yeah.
And the rest is history, I just say, right?
Yeah, I flew the 300 for the first time. I flew for the first time at that point. Orison was new, and New Babbage was new, and I went to those places. And really, the thing that it definitely drew me in, the being able to have my own ship that I absolutely loved, and going to these new places. I love to explore, so that really drew me in. And the bugs at that point didn't bother me. There was a lot less people standing on tables with their heads spinning around. So
okay, yeah.
I was like, okay, I can do this, and I loved it. Yeah.
Thank you for that. Buurag, how and when did you hear about Star Citizen?
There was a Tarkov streamer that I occasionally would watch, and he just happened to be playing it one day. And when I was like trying to find a replacement for Elite Dangerous, I just was like, you know what? I'll give it a try. It was like 2 or 3 months ago. Been playing it since.
Cool, thank you for that. GrimReaperOG, how and when did you hear about Star Citizen?
I want to say maybe 2020. It was a bunch of stuff about this game that's being funded. It's almost at $500 million and whatnot, and people saying it was a scam and stuff. And so I got real interested to find out, like, wow, what game is this? And come to find out, I used to play Freelancer back in the day, which is a game that Roberts did. And so I started getting really interested after that, but I didn't play it until last year.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. Kitty, how about you? When did you hear about Star Citizen?
I didn't hear about it until literally like January 2020, I would say. 22? Yeah, 22. I don't honestly know when I'd officially heard about it. I know my husband knew about it, and I'd probably overheard him discussing it a few times, but I never like knew anything about it until then. I pretty much did a switch over from Elite Dangerous. I was playing that, and I really wanted something that was more kind of like what Authy had said, I want to be able to get out of my ship. I want to explore. I want to see these cities. I want to see what's going on in this place. And so that's what snagged me, and that's where I came in. And then I was maybe playing it for about a week when I did stumble upon Authy's stream, and that's when I was like, okay. She's like, come play with me. And I was like, okay. And like you said, the rest is history. We've been friends ever since, and still playing Star Citizen and still love it.
Cool, thank you. Last but not least, yoyoMeg, how about you?
Yes. I think I first heard about it probably like 2 years ago. I want to say it was 2 years ago. Scrolled through and found a video of this guy breaking out of prison. So that's when I first heard about it, saw it, looked really fun, but didn't actually end up playing until December 2021, which was amazingly conveniently IAE. My friend told me that it was free to play and he was interested in playing it. And I was like, dude, I saw this on YouTube. I definitely want to check it out. And yeah, haven't really put it down since 2021.
Cool. So I'm not a new player, so I'll make this real quick. I heard about it in Fundraiser during the Kickstarter. I didn't back. Then for the CitizenCon 2014, I saw the presentation, and that's when I backed. So that's my short story. I'm not a new player though, but yeah, people may be crazy. All right, so that's it for question number 1. Question number 2 is a doozy. So I'm going to switch the stream real quick so people can see. But the question is, what video, trailer, or commercial, or event was the tipping point for your decision to play Star Citizen? I.e., what made you start playing Star Citizen? And I think we're going over again. So, AuthenticYoung, you have a video. Want to give people a heads up about it?
Well, I have to say, when I very first started, it wasn't necessarily the video that drew me in. It was my husband mentioning it. And after I started playing for about a week, I started to watch videos. And I watched a lot of Space Tomato and Morphologist. And those two, after watching all of the videos as I was beginning playing, their videos are just amazing. And Space Tomato's videos really drew me in, and how he would talk about, I don't know, they just really touched like what I was going for and like what I loved about the game. So the video that I chose for tonight was one that was around that time, and it talked about the interior of ships and how it feels like home. And that's like a huge part of like just, it's one of the big complaints I have about a lot of MMOs, where you don't have a place to like drop your gear at the end of a mission. You just want a place like that. So these interior ships are amazing. Yeah.
Cool. So I made a short edit of the video, but if you want to pause and let people know that this part is something that you really like, just let me know.
One extra detail towards building out the world around you. In fact, I have a whole series of videos dedicated to that. Living on your ship is like working from home, and some people really like that. Others, like myself, hope to live mobile, finding a new system to call home every month. And this is completely possible, again, without ship interiors, but taking away those interiors really disconnects you from the actual reality of living in a spaceship. And then some folks just really love the difference in design across the different ships. None of them are perfect, and even some details might be inconsistent sometimes, but they do have their distinct charms, and can be a joy to explore and just add that one extra detail towards building out the world around you. In fact, I have a whole series of videos dedicated to looking at the design, philosophy, and lore of these ship companies, and how they differ and affect the game that we play in. You can check that out in the video description, but keep in mind I do need to update it soon. All these things I've talked about aren't something you can just force into a game down the line. It's not something that just happens because it is wanted. I mean, maybe it is, but I haven't seen as much. The planning and design philosophy of Star Citizen from the beginning makes this a much easier endeavor. The engine has been built to accommodate these interiors, what might happen when moving between them, how they can mesh together, contain other vehicles, be used in gameplay scenarios, create a sense of urgency or panic, create new environments to progress through, and even call themselves out of existence when not seen from the outside for performance reasons. It wasn't easy getting to this point either, and it was often quite annoying. But every once in a while you would see things coming together, and decisions like ship interiors being made early on start to seem like a good strategy. There are a few different features in the game like this, features that required an overhaul of the engine, or years of work oftentimes while being mocked for not making any progress. Features that you can hear more about in my other videos down in the video description or up in the top right hand corner. And while Star Citizen and the development of the game are flawed in some ways, this building from the beginning is what many players consider to be a success. And as the game continues to grow, more of these features are seeing the light of day. And while everyone has their own reasons to love these features, going through all of the comments, there are a few words that stuck out to me. Functionality, immersion, and scale. And of course, all of the above. Listen to some of these comments from the community. The core gameplay on Twitter said, "It makes the ships feel real. It's not just a box with a nice skin. You get to interact with your ship and grow attached to it. In a way, it gives you ship customization even if it's just throwing a box in the back." Lycos on Twitter said, "I think for me it's a mix of immersion and multi-crew. Multi-crew ship roles can happen without interiors, but it's the way they can be done because of interiors that really sets the roles apart from other games." And Christian on YouTube said, "I think the fact that we have the full usability of all things in interiors, most of the parts are not decoration. That is a thing." It is a thing. The tangibility and interactivity you get in the first-person experience with freedom to explore is something many games seek to fulfill, and some even find that decision being a major focus of the game. And while many don't care for ship interiors or any sort of first-person based gameplay at all, there's clearly a demand for the ability to immerse yourself and join others in a place that feels familiar, functional, and immersive.
Let me mute this video while it loops.
Living on your ship is like working from home, and some people really like
There
that.
we go.
Others, like
Find the mute
myself,
button. Okay. First of all, I want to say thank you for the subscription, Kobe42, and thank you for the follow. I got to scroll up to get back to them. Thank you for the follow, GC Mordicia63 and King Static. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. All right, so yeah, that was AuthenticYoung pick. I put the link already in chat, but if you want to see, so you can see the full video. But yeah, so having watched it again, anything stood out to you, AuthenticYoung?
No, oh, the immersion. And that was the thing that did draw me in, because one of the things that I was playing around with at the time was I was playing Subnautical and No Man's Sky. And the Subnautical part, just because I loved like having that interior space, but then in No Man's Sky, I love to explore, but I wasn't able to have like an interior ship to call like my home in a sense. And this game kind of brought those ideas together, and that was a very exciting time for me. Started playing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, Buurag, we don't have a video for you, but you're just going to explain what drew you into Star Citizen.
Just being able to get out of the ship mainly. I was coming from Elite Dangerous. I wanted something more. Like I mentioned, I had seen that streamer play it like 1 or 2 times, and it just popped in my head. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. And I jumped right in and I started playing it. I didn't really get into any videos or anything until after I started playing with Meg and kind of got into looking into some ships and stuff.
Cool. Thank you. All right, so Grim, you're up. This is a video from Ollie43, becoming a delivery man. How about we just watch this video, and then if you see something that catches your eye, you can interrupt me. I'll actually pause it, but you'll give me your summary afterwards. Is that cool?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Oh, I forgot to start at the beginning again. Professional streamer.
All right, we're back. So, can I open this, please? Hello? Just got to be a little careful. Comes out pretty quick. I wanted to show you the ship. This is the Avenger Stalker, I think it's called. It's a really nice ship, actually. Got some nice weapons on it. Missiles. You got repeaters. You've got a sort of Gatling gun on the front. And it's got ramp access. Perfect for your delivery needs. It also has these weird storage facilities. Can I actually get in this? Wait a minute, can I close it? Wait, whoa. Ah! No! Oh, thank goodness. That'd be really funny, though, because you could log your friends in there. If only I had friends. Let's get on and do a mission. Okay, I can't actually see any delivery jobs right now, so I thought maybe we would just do a quick little bounty hunt. We had so much fun with it yesterday, I thought I'll do a quick one of these until a delivery mission comes up. So let's do that, and then, yeah, see where it lands us. Whoa, this place is weird. What the... I mean, I love doing bounties, but I think what I love more... Let me know in the comment section if you're the same as me. I think what I really enjoy is doing this, just exploring and seeing what the plan, like, the game has to offer. Like, genuinely. It's quite cool, isn't it? Right, let's see. Such a weird color. It's all green and stuff. Right, let's speed up a little bit. Just realized we're taking ages. Right, that'll do. Go into the green. Let's fire some missiles. Wait, what? Wait, there's me. Huh. Alright, well, I didn't even get to see the guy. Well, those missiles did the trick, didn't they? Huh. There's nothing left of the guy. Alright, well, let's see if this... So we've got a location here. Just going to quantum travel to it. It looks like it's on the other side of the planet because perspective is weird. See if we can go around. I can't believe that guy just blew up with one missile. Must have really hit him. Alright, so I cannot see anything on this planet. I'm hoping my lights will actually show me the ground at some point. I'm also keeping an eye on the altitude meter. It's a little worrying, isn't it? I'm a little bit hesitant to kind of aim my nose down at the ground, but I guess there's no other option for it. I just really don't want to go too fast, you know, because the last thing I want is to have a situation where I'm going a bit too fast to stop. Can see some flashing lights. This is really awesome and atmospheric. Also, what is with the purple, like, dust everywhere? Like, what's that all about? I cannot see a thing. Holy. Visibility is non-existent. Alright, let's just put my landing gear down just in case I hit the ground. Is this? Yeah, I think that is somewhere for me to land. Yeah. Oh my word. This is such a cool place, though. Nice. Alright, well. Home sweet home.
I gotta say one thing. His laugh is infectious. So
Yes, yes.
So go ahead, tell us about it.
Yeah, I was like, you know what, I need to see about this game. So I was looking for a YouTuber to find out, you know, some more information about the game, and I found Ollie, and he just has so much fun doing mundane things. And the crazy thing is, I started with the Avenger, and my first instance when I got into Star Citizen was to grab some delivery jobs, and I was doing that for the first week. And he just has so much fun. Even when the game crashes, he's still having fun. And so it just drew me in. So
All right, cool.
yeah.
And that is, again, that's Ollie43. That's his video called Becoming a Delivery Man in Space, Star Citizen. All right, cool. So Yo-Yo, you are up. This video is called, oh wait, sorry, I skipped, I'm not sorry, Kitty's first, I'm sorry about that. Kitty's first, your video is up. This video is called New Player Guide to Star Citizen by Morphologist. Let's give it a watch and then you can tell us your thoughts. And this one is all the way at the beginning for once, so good.
So after you've selected your ship and you're ready to go, you're going to be presented with a menu when you launch the game for the first time. You're going to want to select the Persistent Universe. This is the universe in which you're going to exist and move around in a multiplayer environment. First, you'll have to customize your player, spend as much time as you like, and after you've done that, you're going to be presented with this screen. Here you're going to select your base starting area. This is where all of your inventory and ships are going to be placed when you first start playing. At the moment, you have 4 choices for the Stanton system. Orson, located in the incredible gas giant of Crusader, Star Citizen's very own Cloud City, and my personal favorite place in gaming right now. Lorville, a dystopian Blade Runner-esque city located on Hurston, the site of weapons testing of Hurston Dynamics, the owner of this part of the system. Area 18, which is an ecumenopolis, a planet-wide city that's an entire planet covered in city. It's pretty amazing, actually. Something like Star Citizen's very own Coruscant or Trantor. And finally, you have New Babbage, located on Microtech, owned by the company Microtech, creator of a number of electronics in Star Citizen's universe, and home to a terraforming project gone wrong. This is a beautiful ice world with sparse, boreal-type forests, very beautiful to visit, but it's also my recommended starting point because of its services, which are a bit more balanced than the other choices, and that's where we're going to start for this guide. After you've selected New Babbage, select your server location and then select Set as Primary Residence. Following that, you'll load into the game and find yourself in a hab. Habs in Star Citizen are the player's very own starting location housing unit. It's where you'll be able to store your stuff in the future, and for now it's where you log off and log back on. To get out of your bed, press or hold Y or hold the F button and look for Get Up on the Inner Thought menu. This is going to be your first experience with Star Citizen's level of detail. Feel free to take a look around for as long as you like, but when you're ready, let's go over some of the more unique controls to Star Citizen. First is the Quick Action Wheel, which can be accessed by holding F and right-clicking. Through this, you'll be able to access stuff like your personal inventory, actions, and even emotes. This is a great shortcut if you're still learning the game and you don't know which key does what. Let's use it to access your personal inventory, which can also be accessed simply by hitting I when not in the wheel. Here you'll find a local inventory unique to this specific location, which will not appear if you leave the city. You'll be able to filter by items such as armor, undersuits, components, or sustenance depending on what you're looking for. But since you're starting off, it will likely be empty for you. We'll revisit this later when we start buying items and equipping them for your first trip out into the verse. And on the subject of purchasing items, this guide will be budgeted to spend the least amount of money possible to achieve what I recommend, as it's good to have a padding of money just in case you die, because it's likely as a new player that you will.
That's it for that. So, let that. I just want to say, people in chat are active, saying what their favorite starting place is, so that's good to see. Thank you for that. So yeah, Kitty, this is the video that brought you into Star Citizen.
It legit is. I went back because when you asked the question for us, I was like, gosh, like I remember the very first video I watched. It was a tutorial on how to play Star Citizen. I didn't even realize it was Morphologist, but I went into my history in YouTube and typed in Star Citizen, and it was the very first video I'd ever watched. And from the very, very beginning of this video, it actually has these most gorgeous views, and it's just so beautiful. And I'm like, oh, I need to be there. But the part there that I had shared with you was actually being into the cities. And that's when I was like, wait, I can like get out of my ship. I can go explore these cool cities that are all different. They all have their own little personalities. And that's what sold me for the game. And that's what brought me in. So, and originally, I think I'd watched the tutorial before I even played the game to see if I would even like it. Because, you know, you got to figure out tutorials. You got to figure out all the things to see if you're going to like it. And yeah. So that's the video that brought me in.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah,
All right.
thank you.
So I didn't mean to jump the gun earlier, but yo, your video is the prison escape. So I edited this down to like 3:30. So let's give it a watch, and you can give your thoughts about it.
Come on.
No. We're good. We are obligated to hold you until your sentence is complete. As escape is a serious violation, we have been forced to extend your stay here.
What the
This place is huge.
Go! You've got this?
I was just testing if you read the map. Alio?
Finley! Finley! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Why'd you guys go that way? That was such a more dangerous way to go.
Wait, what? There's another way?
Oh, wait, that's the guy that we saw that was dead down there.
Oh my god, we're losing him!
Hello?
Hello?
Sir?
It's another person.
Sir, come. What was he saying?
Just ignore him, Finley. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's a crazy old man in the cave. It's fine, come on. Oh, that looked like you were gonna
Where'd he go? Oh my god, I don't know about this one.
I'll do this one. Oh shit! Oh,
I told you I wasn't too sure about that one. Wait, is that Papa? I hear voices.
You almost got up to the others.
Maybe he's right. Maybe we'll just get shot by a couple bounty hunters on the way up, you know?
Finley, you can't let that guy get in your head. Oh my, he's really in your head. Look how freaking scared you are.
Is there another?
Jeez,
Is there
calm
another
down.
way?
You're bouncing all over the place. Just imagine what's out there. Ice cream on planets untouched.
I can't eat the ice cream with my helmet on. What if there's like 3 ships, you know, and they're aiming at us?
Then we'll resist.
Right when we get...
Till the sun is on our skin. Wind in our hair. Our moments.
This is the... Hello?
Finley, the wind is taking the ship. The wind is taking the ship. I need to get in the pilot seat. Get in the pilot seat, Finley. Can you hear me, Finley? Get in the fucking pilot seat.
I'm trying, I don't know how to power
I
it.
say 9 hours, my ass.
You're right.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Alright, so I could see I can see some of the things that might have drawn your attention to that one. So yeah, go ahead, Meg.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know that there was more to this, which is crazy. Like, this alone drew me into the game. Finding out that this is just like a small piece of the rest of what's available to do in Star Citizen was truly just mind-blowing to me. Was never really like much into space games. Like, I grew up playing like FPS stuff, like Call of Duty and stuff like that. So this was like really out of my comfort zone. But I mean, the other thing is like this game is great alone, but with people, it's just like so much more fun. Like, in this video is a perfect example of that. And so yeah, this drew me into the game quite. Like, it drew me in, but I didn't get it. Obviously, like I said earlier, the free fly is really what did it for me. Because like, and of course after this, getting to experience that this was, like I said, like just a small percentage of it, was an instant buy for me. But yeah, I mean, videos like this are just hilarious. Show you what can be done in the game.
So how soon after you started playing Star Citizen did you first go into prison, Cresser?
Probably within like the first. I like FPS stuff, so I probably went straight to a bunker. I was probably in prison within minutes. I wanted to experience this specific thing, so I don't really remember. I don't know if it was on purpose or by accident, but could have been either way, honestly, knowing me.
Cool. And I just to the one thing I like about this video is this little montage thing he does.
Yes.
In the middle of it, that's pretty cool. So yeah.
So good. Like, wow. This game is so beautiful. You can go to all these places you're looking at. It's crazy.
Yep. I put the link in chat, and this is Star Citizen: The Prison Escape by Bed Bananas. And yeah, so I know I'm not a new player, but I had to get in on the action. I shortened the video to 4 minutes, but this is from the CitizenCon 2014. Now, people, y'all new people, this is gonna look janky. It's gonna look old. This is almost 10 years old at this point, but this is what drew me into Star Citizen. Like I said, I heard about it in 2012, but this is what made me back. So here we go.
ArcCorp Tower, this is commercial vessel Calypso requesting EDL assistance.
Thank you for contacting Landing Control. Entry, descent, and landing procedure initiated. Assuming navigational control. Entering atmosphere. Vector in preparation for final approach. Please stand by for arrival at Commercial District C, Area 18, ArcCorp.
That's a loading screen, by the way.
Landing complete. Thank you for using Pentatech EDL Assist. Enjoy your stay on ArcCorp.
Got a cargo full of stuff. Looking forward to that. Never forget it. ArcCorp almost look like that right about now. No problem, Morty. I'm trying to hurry the video up, that's why you see the cut in the middle.
Stand by, starting scan.
Now we don't yet have this, but that's potentially what we're going to have when everything is live and everything. When you go to custom, they'll actually scan you.
By entering Area 18, you agree to abide by all laws and regulations set by ArcCorp and the UEB. Any violation will result in immediate prosecution. You're clear to go. Please exit the checkpoint.
Now, when I saw this, I was like, okay, I'm there. That globe and everything, that's what got me in. Remember, this is 2014, so when we started stuff, we were blown away back then.
Hey,
So.
welcome to Dumper's Depot. Take a look around. Everything's for sale.
Alright, so let me mute this. Oh yeah, that's what got me on. I appreciate everyone for indulging me in that. But yeah, so yeah,
It's interesting.
what are y'all thoughts about this? Seeing us now, because I'm guessing that's your first time seeing it. So like you can see the vision from back there, and you see a lot of stuff had made it into the game already. But yeah,
I haven't seen anything past 2021, so like that's crazy. That I mean, everyone who's backing, like I know after playing the game or seeing the game, you kind of get used to things. But like to think that y'all experienced that, or even like just the video, right? Not even being able to get into the game and like seeing what it is now. Like, man, Connie owners looking at that are probably like, what?
yeah, that was like Mark 1 Connie. That's been like different iterations on a Connie, but maybe 6 by now. But yeah, anyone else?
Yeah. I agree with yoyoMeg, and I feel the same way when it comes to like backers. I really thank all the backers that were there from the beginning, because if it wasn't for all the backers, putting their money into this game, we wouldn't be able to experience what we're experiencing now. So I look at you guys as almost heroes, basically. Like, thank you so much for like contributing to the game that is helping to bring this into fruition. And also, I would love for them to have a museum for us to be able to see all these ships, because I would love to walk through old ships. It's just so interesting to see like how much has changed.
Yeah, like the Mustang have changed. A few other ships. The Cutlass have changed. So yeah, you can experience it by going on YouTube and looking at old video. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I want to know where's the auto landing at.
Well, back
that.
in the day, what is it called? The planet. Procedural planets were not in the cards back in the day. So they were thinking that they were going to have load screens between flying in space and landing on a planet. Like whatever you saw the cinematic in this video, that was supposed to be a representation of a load screen to switch between the different areas. So yeah, so that. I'm glad we had procedural planets, because people of the planet came along, and that's when people mind were blown. So now there's no load screen, just a long load screen when you start the game. All right, so up next we have, let me go back to the other scene. So question number 3, that was all question number 2, y'all. Question number 3 is, what other MMOs or space games have you played? I'm going to go in reverse order this time, starting with Kitty.
I've played Elite Dangerous, which is where I came over here. Before that, I played a little bit of Space Engineers. I was not good at that. I did not enjoy engineering my own ship and then like blowing the ship up. I'd want to cry every single time I played that game. But I played it with my husband and friends for a while. I played a little bit of Empyrean as well, but nothing other than maybe Elite Dangerous would ever compare to what I did with Star Citizen, I would say. I was mostly playing like the survival games, like Empyrean and Space Engineers. I enjoyed that. I enjoy survival games, but yeah, it was completely new joining into Star Citizen. It was fun.
Cool. GrimReaperOG, what MMOs or space games have you played?
What have I not played? Like I said, I played Freelancer. Back in the day, I got into Star Trek Online when it came out. Have a lifetime subscription to that.
Ooh, okay.
I also played EVE Online, and then I have a bunch of MMOs from WoW, EverQuest, Dark Age of Camelot. So I'm an avid gamer. But I also played and still play No Man's Sky. I played it when it first came out, and looking at it now is just like night and day. But yeah, I've played quite a few games.
Cool. Buurag, how about you?
Oh, I've been playing games for a while. Elite Dangerous is probably the latest space game that I've played other than Star Citizen. Classic MMOs like WoW. I think back though, way back when I was in high school, there was a game, Star Wars Galaxies, that I played.
Yes.
I loved that game. And
You're
just
back,
thinking
Griffin,
back
back,
now
yeah.
is it kind of made me think a little bit of a mixture of Star Citizen with some skill-based leveling. I'm like, you know what? It's about there. So it makes me think back of that a little bit, almost the way you could travel to the different planets there and explore them.
Cool. Here's Divine Shadow. Thank you for the donation. $50. Appreciate it. Thank you. We're getting closer to that 1,000 goal. So appreciate it. AuthenticYoung, what other MMOs or space games have you played?
I basically live the same life as Grim and Buurag. Like I came from when it comes to space games, it was No Man's Sky. I didn't really get into Elite and Eve. I played a lot of Eve, but that was a lot of spreadsheets and mining. So Eve, I used to get so mad that you spend so much time on your character and you couldn't get off your ship. I was like, I don't want to be a ship. I want to be in the game.
Well, you did have the captain table. Captain quarters.
Right. But I did play, WoW and EverQuest. I have to say, like, that was my very first MMO. Well, Diablo was my first one. That was the very first PC game I played. Was the first Diablo, and then the newer games are like Icarus, New World. The space games, definitely Star Citizen and No Man's Sky. Elder Scrolls took me for a while too. I love that game. So I kind of feel like you said, Graham, like, what haven't I played? If you go through my stream deck, you'd be like, oh, so she basically has played all. And survival games like Kitty's played. I love The Forest. I haven't tried Sons of Forest yet, so I love those types of games as well. But Star Citizen really has my heart and has had it for 2 years. So it's quite interesting to hop in and do this totally different type of thing that's different than WoW and EverQuest. But I do have to get my D&D fix because I do hop into Diablo now because I do need the D&D fix as well as the space fix. So that's my story.
Cool. And yoyoMeg?
I think for me, No Man's Sky would be the only one that I have played. Like I said earlier, I pretty much only played like FPS focused battle royale like multiplayer games. So No Man's Sky, and I think I even played No Man's Sky after Star Citizen. And because of that, I was like, I don't really want to play this anymore. I want to get back to Star Citizen. Like, it just lacked so many different things. Even though No Man's Sky is a great game, I'm not hating on No Man's Sky. I just personally love Star Citizen more. But yeah, No Man's Sky is pretty cool. Looks nice. But I guess only for me, I play it whenever I need a break or something. But yeah, I'm interested in getting into more space games because of Star Citizen, though.
I am surrounded by young people. No one mentioned Wing Commander. That's what people back the game in 2012 because of Chris Roberts' name. None of y'all played Wing Commander back in the day, I guess? Too young?
No, I did play Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, though, on NES. And I did play Zelda on NES. That's when I really started getting my gaming started back on NES days. So, But Wing Commander, I did hear about it back then, but I didn't play it.
Okay. So
I've heard of it.
I go through my list real quick. So Eve Online, Soul Tour, No Man's Sky, Mass Effect. That was a good one. I'm trying to not mention Halo or anything like that. And then I'm gonna go way back. People who here remember Homeworld, the first 3D RTS, and then Dark Forces and other LucasArts games like X-Wing, TIE Fighter, X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. So I myself didn't get into Wing Commander because I wasn't familiar with that IP. I was more into LucasArts and Star Wars IP. So I didn't get into Chris Roberts' game until Star Citizen. So that's me real quick. All right. Oh, but the thing about D&D, you mentioned D&D. I am kind of D&D'd out. If I see another dwarf or an elf, Lord help me. I need something sci-fi based, or maybe science fantasy. So yeah, that's me now. All right, so question number 4. Oh, someone going to say something?
I was just going to say, I never really got into space games, so that's why I didn't play as many. I've always played all the other things. So this is like completely really new for me to really be into a space game. And I actually really enjoy it. So it's kind of crazy to see how much I've changed in the last couple of years because of the game.
Cool.
Yeah.
That was all. Sorry.
No problem. No. Thank you for that. Yeah, I'm glad I was able to catch you before I moved on. So question number 4 is, what do you enjoy about doing in Star Citizen and why? So let's go in forward order this time. AuthenticYoung.
What is the thing I most enjoy in Star Citizen?
Yes, doing in
I
Star
would
Citizen.
say, the community. The community is absolutely amazing in Star Citizen. I was playing, a lot of other games before this that I listed off before. Some things that I missed is like EverQuest. I came from play a little bit of League, and when you come from those types of games, the vibe is totally different. You come to Star Citizen, and the patience that this game has, and the older crowd, I have to say, I really appreciate, because I feel like it just brings more. I don't know. I like the patience and the fact that you're learning a skill with Star Citizen, and I love the community so much. Like, I've just never felt so welcomed, and I just feel like I found. Kitty and I have talked about this many times. Like, we really do found we found our people when we hop in game. That's why we tend to play off stream on the weekends, and just so we have time to spend with the community with the cameras off, and then stream during the week. So that's what I like most about it. I love space. I love Star Trek. I'm a Trekkie. It's
Okay.
so that's
yeah.
definitely a sprinkle in there. And I like Star Wars too, but if I had to pick, I always ask people, if you had to pick The Expanse or Star Trek or Star Wars, I can almost pick what type of company you like in the game. I feel like I feel like if you like The Expanse, you're gonna like Drake. If you like Star Trek, you might lean towards Orson. And if you like Star Wars, you might like the Saber or something. I feel like it's very, I don't know. I can almost guess, right? 8 times out of 10. If you tell me which one you like the best.
Thank you for that. And
Yeah.
I wish I'd phrased the question better, because you answered the question for question number 9 about the community. So we'll circle back with that. But I'm talking about for question 4, what do you enjoy doing in Star Citizen? You do mention you do want to play with other people, but I mean bounty hunting, mining, salvaging, what profession?
Okay.
Activities you like to do in Star Citizen.
Oh my gosh, I'm definitely someone that does it all. I would say when I first started, I wanted to explore every nook and cranny of the game, and that was my first year. And this second year, and then V took me down into bunkers, and I was like, "What? I can go through bunkers, take everything off." She's like, "Take off all your clothes. Let's go down fists ablazing." And that was so fun to me that I was hooked on bunkers for a while. And then after bunkers, now I'm just starting to get in. After I got my VKBs. Last November, I've been really into you just have to get better at dogfighting. I'm so bad at it right now. That and piloting and so I love it all. I honestly do, and I feel like each year I just put a piece out. So right now I'm really trying to focus on piloting better and becoming a better dogfighter. And I still love bunkers, so that's where I land. And I do like to salvage, and I like it all. I really do. Mining has a special place in my heart because that's when I started. I was mining, so that's a big one for me too. I could talk all day about this, so I'm gonna.
No problem. Thank you. Oh, okay, Buurag, what do you enjoy doing in Star Citizen? What activities in Star Citizen you enjoy doing?
I have really been enjoying ship combat. Mercenary missions been fun. Bunkers, bounty hunter missions have been a blast. Even gotten to go after a couple players. That's been fun. I just like to having the option just to be able to do whatever I'm feeling for that day is really the best part about it.
Yeah, it's not stuck to one thing, and if you get tired of doing one thing, you can move on to do something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. GrimReaperOG, how about you? What activities do you enjoy doing in Star Citizen, and why?
Well, I started doing packaging back and forth, and then I found bunkers and really enjoyed that. But once they added salvaging, it was all said and done, because salvaging is so relaxing. It reminds me of power wash simulator in space, and I could do that for hours, just power washing ships and selling selling it off and making money. I mean, occasionally I do mercenary missions and stuff like that, but yeah, my go-to is salvaging. I love it to death.
Cool. All right, thank you. Kitty, how about you?
Everything. I'm kind of like Authy. I like doing it all. Right now, I couldn't tell you what my favorite thing is because I've been doing a lot of bounties more than anything because I've been enjoying flying my Scorpius around. I may even like to pirate a little, I guess, or, go after the bad guys. I don't like to go after anybody or grief or anything, but I enjoy, if I see someone who's red, I'm definitely after them, whether there's a bounty or not. Yeah, I love it all. I've loved mining and salvaging. I do like going and like clearing crime stats at SBK and all the fun that goes along with that. But yeah, I mean, the game just has so much to offer, and every day there's something new you could do if you don't want to do something. So if there's something you're bored of, you can just do something else, and that's what I love about the game.
Cool, thank you. And Meg?
Yeah, for me, yeah, I mean, I mean, there's just so much to do. But yeah, more specifically recently, been getting into a lot of like organizational type things, like running cargo with different people. So like me myself, I just like change. So like everything plus everything. Like I'll be the person running the cargo, or I'll be like the protection. Same goes for like mining and stuff like that. Just trying to get into more intricate styled things, I guess, because like the burnout is definitely real sometimes, like running the same bunkers or delivery missions or stuff like that. So being able to change it up and like have to like go out, you not have to, but like going to like a different website and trying to figure out where's the best place to pick up certain cargo, where's the best place to sell. Is it going to be dangerous? Is it better to run this type of commodity or this type of commodity, or should we just pirate, get drugs, stuff like that. So like doing stuff like that recently has been more fun to me. And yeah, I think that's my answer. And why is because being able to play with people and get into like more or less the role play, like not absolutely seriously, but like serious enough to where we're able to like function as a unit. It's been pretty fun.
Y'all are wasting your points because I'm right on joke tonight because I'm hosting. So you don't have to spend your points to make me not joke tonight. So there you go. But thank you for that, man. For me, as people know, I don't play the game much because I don't want to burn myself out. I spent too much money on this game to get burned out before the game actually launches. But Xenothreat is something I enjoy doing when it comes up. But I'm looking forward to the Arena Commander update for myself. So. Hopefully, I'm thinking when it comes around, I'll probably get into the game more. All right. So, question number 5: what, if anything, do you loathe about Star Citizen so far, and why? I'm gonna start with Kitty on this one.
The star map. I hate the star map. I want to be able to just click on it and have a way to go. I don't know. Like I don't know. The map drives me nuts. That's literally, I think, the main thing that I hate the most. I can't think of anything else right now.
That's fine. That's fine. All right.
That map. That map.
Grim Reaper?
Yeah, the map, definitely. Not being able to set a waypoint, even though you can see where you need to go. 30Ks. Random explosions.
For no reason, right?
Yeah, you out for a while, you done salvage ships, you got a full ship, you come in for a landing, you're going into the landing spot, and all of a sudden, kaboom. And now all that work just went up in smoke. But yeah, the features.
Yeah, it's super frustrating. Things that like you can't control because you know what I mean? Like you can't even see that. Yeah, that stuff's frustrating.
Yeah, those are my most pet peeves.
Cool. Buurag, what do you loathe about Star Citizen and why?
Honestly, the star map is pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. But just trying like when you're trying to jump somewhere and you're in a party with multiple people and just trying to get it to go to that one place, man, it can be a headache. Just trying to get that one quantum jump point. If there's multiple people there, good luck sometimes.
Yeah.
Cool. Authentic? Authy?
Hair choices.
Oh, yes,
really
that's a
want
good
more.
one.
That's a good
I
one.
really want more choices when it comes to not only hair but like outfits, because there's a group of us that like to throw large events on our 890. So like when I take out Auth the Adventures on 890, like I feel like having like all these different outfits and being able to do your hair would really help with the RP, like you had touched base on yoyoMeg. Like I don't RP very well, but I am trying to RP more, and having all of those things would be amazing. So.
Yes, agree. Sorry. Yes, I'm with her on that one too.
Yeah.
Someone is asking for clarification in chat. They say throw map on the mobile glass or throw map on the website. I'm pretty sure people are thinking about
The
the
Moby
mobile
Glass.
Moby
Yeah.
Glass. I actually had never used it on the site before. I need to go check that out. But no, I meant the Moby Glass.
I think it's broken at the moment. It might have gotten fixed by now, but it was broken for a while. But yeah, check it out. Like it won several awards, but it was back in 2015 when it first came out. But yeah.
Really? Oh, I will have to go check it out.
Yeah, I like Star Map. All right. So I already said ask for Meg, right?
No.
Obviously, go ahead, Meg.
Okay, I'm ready. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, honestly, everything everybody said, and for me, I'm sure like everyone's the same. Like for the most part, you can either like get past things, but I feel like whenever you really need it to work, like say you're trying to get away from somebody who's about to like blow you up or something like that, like you have precious cargo and the quantum just isn't working. Like you have to keep like toggling the quantum to try to get it to spool up so you can get out, or it gets to 100%, you try to quantum out and it breaks and you have to redo it. Stuff like that is like basically whenever you really need something to work and it doesn't work. But like for the most part can get past it, but that's when I get like I'm ready to just break everything.
Yeah.
Meg,
Ship
I have one
repair.
word for you. I have one word for you. Alpha.
I thought you were gonna say skill issue, but that's 2 words.
That's 2 words, yeah. Me real quick. The long wait for ship, the many measurement and endeavor. I'm waiting for those. Been waiting for a while. And people, I'm surprised no one mentioned dances at something they love, because a lot of people would list that the dance option you have in the game currently.
I play Fortnite.
It's
playing.
So question number 6, sorry. What are 2 of your favorite ships and why? Do you want to start with Arthur on this one?
Well, I've been asked this quite a few times, and I have to say, when I really thought about it, the ship, if I could only have one ship, it would be the 600, just because it kind of has everything that I want on it. The 600i. I love Origin ships. They have fine detail. They're beautiful. The 600 has got the armor. It has like it can actually hold itself in a decent fight. Like it has a lot going for it, and you can be very comfortable on it. My second one, I was going to choose another Origin ship, but I really am liking the Fury a lot. It is such a quick, fun little ship that I have to put that as number 2, just because it's been a riot to fly it around. Those are my 2.
It's the new shiny, the new hotness.
It is, right. And it's fast. It is so fast.
Buurag, what are 2 of your favorite ships and why?
Vanguard Harbinger and the Misk Freelancer Miss.
Okay, that's about.
Yeah. And I just love missiles. They've been fun to use. I've been having a blast with them. And I love the way the Freelancer looks.
Have you tried the Fury MX? It had 20 missiles on that thing.
Oh, no, I haven't tried it yet.
No, well, you could have tried it during the Invictus Week. I guess you can't now.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about it.
And someone donated $50 anonymous. Thank you for the donation to the fundraiser. I appreciate it. Okay, Grim.
My number 1 ship is the Connie Phoenix. Only because I'm not a huge fan of Origin. I mean, I think the 890 jump is like
I feel you.
But my number 1 ship is the Connie Phoenix because it's luxury with a bite. And then from there, it would have to be the Carrack, because the Carrack is a jack of all trades. I have 2 Furies in it. I also have an Ursa in it. I can use it as a respawn. So when I do bunkers and I die, I just spawn there, grab some more gear, go right back into the bunker. So yeah, the Phoenix and the Carrack are my two favorites.
Cool, thank you. And Unique, there you go. I changed it for you. You're welcome. Kitty, how about you? Your two favorite ships and why?
I'm with Authy on the 600i. I've been that way since probably like maybe 3 to 6 months into playing. I've always loved the 600i. I was taking it and doing bounties on my own in it. I was like, I'm so good at fighting right now, but whatever. It had really good shields. I liked it, but I would have to say definitely the 600, and I cannot wait for the rework on it, especially like what Grim Reaper was saying with the bed. I'm looking forward to being able to have a bed in the exploration or the explorer. I'm not sure. I always mess that one up, but yes, that would be really cool to have. And then the second ship that I love right now is the Scorpius. It seems to be my daily. I fly it everywhere to and fro. I really do like. I know it's a bad daily. You can't do cargo or anything in it, but I do. It is my go-to ship from point A, point B, and I'm able to take anybody on if I need to. Pretty much, I enjoy it.
Cool, thank you. And Meg, two favorite ships?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, mine change a lot, but at the moment, I think it's the Pisces Rescue and the Nomad. The Pisces Rescue because I do like to do bunkers a lot for my money, especially when I'm solo, but like even better when I'm with people. Obviously, like the Cuddy Red's like a great ship, but I just like how fast in and out the Pisces can be. And the Nomad, specifically for whenever I'm playing with my fiance, we like to just get like one rock and I'll fly and she'll be the one that's driving the rock around. And I get to just like run around, go through the laser, just mess around with her. And it's really fun. Just a small ship to get in and out quickly, like find some things or, it has a bed. You can put some drinks on the table. You can sit down at the little desk. I don't know if it's a desk, but no, yeah, those definitely are my two favorites for right now.
Cool. And everyone knows my answer. Benny Messerman, Endeavor. If I had to pick something that's flyable right now, I would say the Mercury Star Runner is my daily rider for obvious reasons. Cargo is very totally fast. Yep. Question number 7. After the game launches, what do you intend to do as your profession or professions, and why? So let's start with Authy.
One of the things that I really like is going back to the 600, the touring of like taking people out. And I also got the E1. So that one I'm excited to see as well. So I kind of would love to just take people out into like the Orison atmosphere and show them the whales. So I feel like that plus exploring, those are two things that have always been on my mind as something that would be very exciting and fun to do. We'll see if it plays out.
Yeah. Buurag?
I really love bounty hunter missions. I'm probably going to be a hardcore bounty hunter player. Space combat, I like the bunkers too, but bounty hunting for sure.
Cool. Grim?
This one was a tough one because in my mind, I figured I wouldn't see when it come out, so I never thought that far. I just play the game as it is now, and if I see it release, I see it release, and I'll have fun doing it then. If not, it is what it is. But I guess I probably would jump into some bunkers. I mean some mercenary missions because I love the what is it? Cuddy Blue. So being able to put people inside of those basis pods and taking them to prison would be really cool.
And you said something interesting. Like you play the game now, you're not really. You say you're not really anticipating launch. If it happens, it happens. So you just enjoying the game now. You're not trying to. You're not like in a rush for the game to finish.
Well, I mean, it'd be nice if it would be finished sooner than later, but realistically, with the way the game is going and the features that they want to put in, and it's a huge endeavor, and I mean they've already been in development for quite a few years now.
Right.
So I figure in the stuff that they want to add to it is just compounding it. So I'm just gonna play like it is right now, and whatever features come out, enjoy those. And if I get to see when it released, I'd be happy as a kite and wind.
Hey, Grim, it's 2023 now. Let me know how you feel in 2031, okay?
Will do.
Hey, you should totally check out the additions that they're making to what am I trying to say? Bringing people in, right? Like I think there was a video that they released showing how you can like cart people into the detaining centers or something if you're supposed to like apprehend people.
Yeah.
I think that'll get you really excited for the blue.
Body
even more.
grinding.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Kitty, how about you? After the game launches, what do you tend to do as a profession or professions, and why?
I don't want to steal Authy's answer, but what she said, like I have the E1 as well, and I have the 600 touring. Those are my two favorite things. And one of my favorite things to do in Elite was to take people around from point A to point B on the tours or whatever it was. So I definitely do enjoy that. And I'm ready for that, I would say. Otherwise, I want to be a jack of all trades. I want to be able to do salvaging and mining, probably. I could definitely see myself out there doing more of the money making, mining and salvaging, probably more later in the future than I think I would enjoy bounties, maybe, because I think bounties is just kind of like a phase for me right now.
Cool. I got
You can probably see why we clicked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I got a question for Kitty and Authy. So, what about the Starliner? That doesn't enter your interest? The Starliner, the Genesis Starliner for touring and cutting people around?
I haven't looked into that one yet.
Honestly, I'm with
boy.
Kitty on that. I haven't looked at it either. But I
Like, I
have to
don't
say,
know.
and I think Kitty's on the same page with me, we like to throw huge parties together. So I kind of see us doing like big party events. So we'd be doing like behind the scenes, maybe a little bit of, I don't want to say pirating because that's not because we don't grief people or anything. But like if I need fish for my fish tank for my 890, like that's something I absolutely need. So we've talked about this of like when Pyro's released, what are we going to do? Like I think our side business will be touring people around, but we're going to be like around on the verse, like in our 890 is like, talking to people to get our fish and whatever. Like we have a whole bunch of ideas. It's so hard when someone asks one specific.
I know.
no
I know. I'm on the same page. And we do get that a lot.
How about you, Rag?
For me, definitely want to be like org focused. I think specifically I would like my role to be a medic. Ships like the Apollo, I'm totally geeked and excited for. I hope that they don't like nerf it past like when they released that video talking about it. Obviously things change. So things are probably going to change with the ship, but I'm super excited for that ship. And then potentially, any other medical type ships in the future, or just like being a medic on somebody else's ship, like say like the Kraken or, any of these ships that have like med bays and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely that / jack of all trades for sure. Wherever I'm needed, but medicine, I wanna be a medic.
Cool. Yeah, I believe someone asked, well, hold on, I think I copied their name, so let me get the right. Phoenix asked, no one's interested in racing? I am really interested in racing. Am I the only one? All right, no problem. So real quick, I'll give my answer because I'm not a new person, so I'm trying to focus on the other. But manufacturing, marketing, that's why I'm going to use Endeavor and the brand enrichment for. And I am interested in racing. I do have a Razor LX. So that's my answer real quick. So we're going to take a quick look at a video. So let me set this up so that this is in preparation for the next question number 8. This is the Squadron 42 cinematic. This came out in 2018. So I want people to check this out and give me your thoughts.
I saw you apply to the Flight Academy again.
I'm your new wingman, sir.
The coil. Local scum use it for cover to launch attacks. This is their turf, so moving on. Keep your eyes open.
No sudden moves.
Who the hell are you?
We're OMC. And OMC belongs to Sato Khan. Is that your boss? Are we supposed to be scared of him or something? Yeah.
The OMC aren't the only ones listening into comms.
All ships, we're under attack by Vandal forces. Repeat, we are under attack.
There have been battles. There have been losses. Each and every one of you has proven yourself time and again. We will not lose the system. We will not fall back.
Buurag, you got a point. Copy that. Tally's on me. Let's say hi.
We will win. Because we have to.
Heck yeah, I've been waiting for that for a while. So, quick question before I get to the real question. Who here, that was the first time seeing this video? Show of hands.
Me.
And Buurag, was that your first time too?
Yeah, Buurag.
Okay, cool. So, mostly y'all, except for Grim. So, yeah, I was just curious. So, the question for this one is, do you have any interest in playing a single-player campaign, Fighting 42? So let's start with Kitty. Do you have any interest in Fighting 42?
I do. Actually, when I bought the game, I obviously got Squadron 42, and I was like, wait, what is this? I didn't even know what it was. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. I like playing single-player games. I like progressing on my own sometimes as much as I enjoy playing with people. But I want to see the story. I want to know more. I'm hoping there's more lore in there because I don't read all the lore like I want to. I always say, I'm going to read the lore someday, and I never get to it. So I'm hoping there's going to be some more story that I'll get to find out about Star Citizen, and I can't wait to see what they do with it, and like all the actors and stuff that are going to be in it. Like, I'm surprised to see all that.
Yeah, I mean, they have quite a list. Like, I mean, I don't think you saw more. I don't recall. Mark Hamill, but Henry Cavill is going to be in Squadron 42. He's a big name, basically. So yeah. Grim, how about you?
Oh yeah, I am definitely
Squadron 42. Yeah, go ahead.
Definitely excited for Squadron 42. Just for the sheer fact that the F8 is in there. I can't wait to get my hands on that ship. Oh my god.
Okay.
But yeah.
So I think we should give background because this is for new players. The F8 Lightning, as it's called, it's a ship made by Anvil. It's like the end all and be all of a single fighter ship. You see it in Invictus Week a lot, but it's like loaded with weapons. It should fly like a dream. And people who have put $10,000 and $15,000 into the game get an F8 Lightning for free. But if you play Squadron 42, the rumor is you have to play on like the hardest difficulty, and if you complete it, you're going to F8 Lightning. I'm hoping that's not the case because I won't be able to complete the game on the hardest difficulty. Yeah, that's what the F8 Lightning is. Thank you. So yeah, were you done, Grim?
Oh yeah.
Okay, how about you, Buurag? Squadron 42?
I didn't really have any interest in the single player, honestly. I was more looking for an online game to play with multiple people. I didn't even know they had a single player until I was like trying to purchase the game and was like, wait, I don't want to buy the wrong thing here. Let me make sure I'm getting the right thing. That's why I found out about that. So.
Yeah, one of my questions, what do you love about the Star Citizen? And probably no one said the website, because the website is a pain. But yeah. All right, thank you for that, Buurag. Authentic, how about you?
Yes, I'm very excited for it. I'm actually with Buurag, where I tend to lean more towards multiplayer games. I like the community and like hanging out with people. But this game makes me, watching this video for the first time, and a little bit I knew about it before, makes me feel like I'm in a Star Trek adventure. And that just excites parts of me that I'm so excited to hop in and just follow along what's going to happen. I'm hoping by the time, or like at the time that this comes out, we might have haptic suits and haptic gloves, VR. Like, I get very excited about all that kind of stuff. But this really looked like a Star Trek episode to me. So I'm very excited about it, yes.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are anticipating. Something like Mass Effect, Star Trek, or what have you. But it's probably going to be more akin to Wing Commander. But three of y'all have played Wing Commander, so that doesn't really mean anything. But yeah, before I get to Meg, I just want to get some background. The Bishop Beat video that was brought out in 2015. That was 3 years before this one. This is the Bishop Beat is a great video. One of our first, well, outside of the Kickstarter, one of our first look into Squadron 42 as a trailer. But basically a motion capture or performance capture piece, because it's basically Bishop giving a speech. And there are a couple of other Squadron 42 videos too. I'm surprised that I forgot most of them, but I think it's like 3 or 4 Squadron 42 videos, but those are just 2 of them. Meg, you have any interest in Squadron 42? You're muted?
My apologies. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in it. I think I know I am a little tickled that I melted my Squadron 42, and then they took it off the website because they're gonna increase the price.
Well,
I'm a little tickled
back,
at myself
right?
for doing it. No, you can't until
really?
until it's available again, obviously, right?
No. From your buyback, I thought you can't buy it back from your buyback.
Maybe, I don't think so, but it's not. You can't right now. Like it's locked. You can't buy it.
Okay.
But yeah, they took it off the site. So when it comes back, I think I'll get it. Yeah. No, don't hate me in the comments. I already see you guys. But
yeah, people are saying, "Oh no."
I'm definitely excited, especially because like things like I think people were saying the Bengal. You'll never. I don't think. Do you know if we'll be able to fly it in, or like not fly it, but like interact with it in the PU? I know it'll be in
PU,
Squadron 42.
Maybe not, but
okay, yeah, 42, that's for things like that. It gets me excited for Squadron 42 specifically, and obviously like the F8 and stuff like that. But and of course, I think Kitty talked about it. The lore, yeah, I definitely don't catch myself up on the lore, and so I hope that the main game is able to lore us up. But yeah, definitely excited for it.
The only other option, Meg, is to become concierge. That way you can get both Squadron 42 and Star Citizen. But that's a question. That's a question for later. But go ahead.
Okay, we don't have to talk about it here, but I was gonna say I thought only concierge got it at a certain date, so everyone before then got it, but everyone in the future don't get.
Person, anyone who hits concierge will have both Star Citizen and Squadron 42. But I may. Oh, Meg is correct. That's over. Oh, okay, my bad. Oh, so never mind then. My bad. Thank you for the correction about that. So up next, oh yeah, I'm interested in Squadron 42. I'm not gonna say that I backed more for Squadron 42 than Star Citizen, because back then in 2014 I said that the Citizen Compensation was for Star Citizen, but I do have a heavy interest in Squadron 42. I'm looking for my next Mass Effect, man. Looking for my next Mass Effect. All right, so question number 9. What do you think about Star Citizen community so far? About the Star Citizen community so far? So I think you covered this a bit, but yeah, you go ahead again.
Yeah, I did. I think Star Citizen community is absolutely amazing. Everybody I've met has been, for the most part, I would say like 95% of the people I've met have been wonderful. Everybody seems to want to help everybody, and I've touched base, like I've played games like Overwatch and League, and when you play those types of games, it's like like a very hard contrast in the difference between, and like you had mentioned, is Bar Citizens part of this question too? Or
Yeah,
is that
that's an
separate?
Oh yeah, my bad. So yeah,
Oh.
are you aware of Bar Citizen and have you attended any, even virtually? So yeah, I forgot about that part. Yeah.
Yeah. So I live in North Carolina in the Raleigh area, and I have attended. My first one was last July at a CitizenCon, and I did a panel, and I met the person that runs the Bar Citizen down here. So I became one of the event coordinators on that panel.
Nice.
And then actually in another month, we're doing another panel at CitizenCon, or not CitizenCon, but GalaxyCon, which is happening in Raleigh. So I've gone to
When is
3
that?
Bar
When
Citizens
is
so
that?
far, which is so fun because these people that you like interact with in game, like Hawkkick, I see you out there, like people that we hang out with, and then you get to go meet them for the first time. It's amazing, and everybody's so sweet and nice, and thumbs up for both Bar Citizens and the Star Citizen community.
Yeah, when is GalaxyCon?
GalaxyCon is at the end of July, so
End of
it's going to
July.
be the last July of the last Saturday in July is the GalaxyCon and Bar Citizen of
Thank you.
that area.
All right. Buurag, what do you think of the Star Citizen community so far, and have you aware of Bar Citizen, and have you attended any, even virtually?
I literally just found out about the Bar Citizen like 2 days ago, a day ago, something like that.
Did
Yeah.
you find out from the questions I sent, or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I asked Meg about it.
No problem. Just a quick rundown. Bar Citizen people from Star Citizen community gather together in bars, or sometimes they get together in a bowling alley, or maybe a movie theater, or just hang out and talk about Star Citizen. Place for nerds and Star Citizen people to come together. But yeah.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, and we are going to have another virtual Bar Citizen. I'll get you the information about that in a bit. But yeah, would that it, Buurag?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Grim, how about you?
I love the community. I was a part of one community, but some things happened. Fortunately, I was lucky enough to find yoyoMeg's community, and they welcomed me with open arms, and I've been having a blast with them ever since. And it's just like just being around in the game, random people they always want to help out. You always have those few people that are not so great, but for the most part, everybody is always there to help out. And hey, you need some help doing this, or hey, anybody want to go run this with me, or blase blase. It's just the community in Star Citizen has been the most positive I've ever seen in the MMO.
Well, I forgot to change the theme, but I'll just do that now. But here you go. So yeah, that is the information for the next Bar Citizen. Copy that QR code. We have 2 sessions, early and late, July 15th, so just over a month from now. And I'll put the link in and Twitch so people can copy it and get the information there. So yeah, that is the next virtual Bar Citizen. Kitty, how about you?
I actually have been to 2 Bar Citizens virtually. I haven't been to any physically. I'm in South Dakota, not very many too close around here. So I don't know. I've kind of thought about it, but I don't know. I'm so far out of nowhere to even like set up something for a Bar Citizen. So I don't know if I'll ever go to one around here. I might maybe, head down like to Denver or something at some point. Who knows? But yeah.
You've been to a virtual one though, right?
Yep, I've been to 2.
Okay.
The first one I didn't stay very long because I was quite shy. I think it was like one of my first ones and I was just super shy. So I didn't stay too long. But I did go to the second one. And then as for the community, as much as I would love to say thank you, Authy, for getting me streaming, because she was like, you should start streaming it. Because she said we met through her chat, and then she's like, you should stream it. I have to say it was the community that really made me want to stream, because I was always so afraid of like starting and streaming in front of all these people and getting criticized. But everyone in Star Citizen, I don't remember who said it, but they're like, oh, it's Grim Reaper. Can I help you do this? Can I help you do that? And it's so fun because you want to stream and you want to share all your fun adventures that people help you with. So yeah, I love the community. It's the best community I've ever been in.
Cool. Thank you for that. yoyoMeg, what do you think about the Star Citizen community so far? And are you aware about Citizen and attended it? I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely in love with the Star Citizen community, just like everybody else here. Obviously, like Grim was saying, there's some terrible people out there, but it's part of the game. There are people who that's their RP. That's what they enjoy doing. And it's nice to be able to. I think Authentic, you said it earlier, be able to find your people. Like, man, is it amazing? Like, there are so many different communities out there. So to be able to actually for like us, like we stream, like we're able to get those people or find those people, or like we ourselves get to find those people as well. Like being able to play online or offline, it's just awesome. Like, you make friends. For people who are introverted or don't like leaving the house or something like that, like that's me specifically. But yeah, like it's great getting to make friends, like actual friends playing this game. And then as far as Bar Citizens, I was aware of it. I think I slept through the last virtual one again. I just need to get better. But I'm actually going to be attending the one in Austin on the 18th, I believe. So that'll be my first ever Bar Citizen, and I'm super nervous about it, but I'm excited to go.
Oh,
and
that's the
meet
one
some
that
people.
CID is hosting, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Yeah, so people, if you have any questions for any of the new players, please feel free to ask. Click on the clip icon below and ask questions. So we'll get to that at the end of the show. And I do want to say that we are doing a fundraiser. I'm going to put the screen up real quick. So we're doing a fundraiser for St. Jude, and at different tiers we're doing different giveaways. But so yeah, if you want to support St. Jude Children's Hospital research, please do so. Thank you for that. As for me, what can I say? I love the community. Been in love with the community since I started. I've been to several virtual Bar Citizens. Well, I think I've been to almost all of the virtual Bar Citizens as far as I know. And I've been to a few Bar Citizens physically in the Boston area. As a matter of fact, I helped host a few of them along the way. But we've kind of falling off the Bar Citizen curve, because hopefully someone else will pick that up in my area. But yeah. All right. So up next we have one thing more about the community. There's this one guy who makes terrible jokes and sings horribly. Watch out for him. That's all I gotta say. So question number 10 is, what are your thoughts about the game progress, i.e. what gives you hope or bothers you? So let's start off with Kitty, with that one. Wait, I just gotta ask, Grim, what is it? Grim, share with the class. You're muted. You're muted. You're still muted.
Stop giving us ships to buy and finish the game already.
Oh, okay. You're giving the answer. Okay. Sorry, I thought someone in chat did something funny. Kitty, go ahead.
It's a good question. I have lots of hope for this game. I can't wait to see how it grows. As of right now, as I've only been playing for about a year and a half, I'm okay with its development. I do think it's been going for a really long time, but the things that they're doing in this game aren't being done in other games. And I think the longer it keeps going, the cooler things are going to get. You're going to get better graphics. You're going to get better ways of doing things. The games are just going to be improved, and they're going to be quicker and faster. And if they were to pull out Star Citizen right now, it wouldn't be as cool as it could be in another 10 years, I don't know. So I'm okay with it staying in the state that it's in, as long as they keep giving us updates and giving us things that are new, and updating us the way they do. I actually appreciate that with this game. It would be really cool to see it completely finished and done, but what could be better in another 5 more years after that? You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, sorry about that, Grim. I thought someone tickled you in chat or something, but yeah, you were just saying, you're laughing at the question. So go ahead and expand on that, please.
I mean, I love the game. The game is amazing, and the things that they've done so far in the game, it's really, really cool. And I really can't wait to see the finished product. But it's just, I mean, how long has some of the ships been in development? It's just like
too long. There's a graphic for that. I'll show you later on. But yeah, some of the ships have been in development since 2014. Put it that way.
Just put them on the back burner. Finish the game. That's
it's called backlog. It's called backlog. That's what they're called. But yeah. All right.
And that's me.
Buurag.
You know, I like I like the way that they're going with it. Personally, I like how they're just like throwing new stuff at it constantly. I do kind of wish they were throwing a little more features at it, but from what I've been here, they've been doing a pretty good job at that so far. I'm like more like, give me new features and let me figure out what's wrong with it, right?
Mm-hmm. All right. On the screen right now, I have the picture of the backlog or unreleased ship. I put the link in chat. It's going to get it and copy it and paste it. But yeah, that is the list of ships that are still unreleased. But yeah, Authentic. What are your thoughts about the development? Go ahead.
The same. It's the same as everyone had mentioned. And like Kitty said, I've been in it for about 2 years. So for me, the progress has seemed like we've been moving along. I do hear stories of people that have been in it for a very long time. I'm not going to say that the bugs don't get to me on occasion. I didn't have eyes for like 3 months, and that kind of started to wear on me after a while. So like it can tend to like cause stress to a lot of people when you can't get in. But I absolutely love the game, and the bugs really don't bother me. Like I'm at the point now where I feel like the bugs are, I would call them a feature and not a bug. And then on top of it, the hopes that I have for this game are, I mean, the sky's the limit. Like I mentioned before, the haptic suits in this game, like mixing all that VR and with everything was just, I mean, this game it kind of has that whole like meta feel. Like everyone talks about the metaverse. I mean, this game really feels like it could be it. So
yes,
that's how I feel about it.
His Divine Shadow, thank you for that gifted sub. Appreciate it. Meg, how about you?
Yeah, so my view on it is that I see this game as released already. Which is probably not like it's not like probably a common thing you probably hear, but
no, not really. So what does alpha mean to you then?
I mean, it's alpha, right? Sure, but like how I view it is just like, this is a game I paid money for and I'm playing. Like it is what it is. So it's kind of like what Authentic said. Like the bugs are just like they're bugs. Like they're there. They're going to be there. There's workarounds. That's how I play the game. I play what's there now, and anything that comes out and is added onto the game to me is just a bonus. So yeah, I don't really mind the progress. I like what the game is now. So like literally, I'm just repeating what I just said, I guess, but I enjoy where Star Citizen is right now, where I'm playing it. And yeah, as things come out, it's just going to get better and better.
Yeah.
Can I add?
Oh, go ahead.
I just want to add real quick. The bugs are always a really interesting topic, I think, because everyone talks about them. But think about all the games that are, what do they call them, like AAA games or whatever, the games that are really good.
AAA,
and you spend all this money on a game to come out, and then you've got bugs. Bugs are just going to happen in a video game. I don't know. So to me, they don't bother me. But I could definitely see where they didn't have eyes and couldn't even see her Moby glass for a while. It would be a real big pain in the butt. So yeah. Sorry, I just want to add that.
No problem. Thank you. That's what this show is for. So yeah, for me quickly, nothing really bothered me. I still have hope for the game, even though I've been here for so long. I'm not getting better or worried about anything. I see them making progress because on Soul Talk every week we cover IST, so I can see the progress that CIG is making along the way. So I don't really have any worries at this point. But that's me. So question 11. Have you been bitten by the gotta cut them all bug when it comes to acquiring a ship? Translation, are you concierge or close to becoming concierge yet? Let's start with Authentic for this one.
I'm gonna say not as bad as Kitty. I'm just gonna say that. She's
call me out.
You Regardless of how much you spend, I just want to know how close the concierge are. Are you like medium or not close at all? Or?
Medium large.
Oh, me, I'm actually past concierge. I'm Grand Admiral.
Oh, you are? Okay.
I'm like 77% through to Space Marshal. So
Oh,
I
wow.
definitely have like spent some money. I think the big one was the 890. When I first started playing this game, I was like, I'm just going to buy, a 600, but I definitely want the 400 and the 890. But then I was like, you can't get them all the time. And I'm like, what do you mean you can't get them all the time? So then it came out to like in March that it was released. So I did like a whole, like I stayed up. My 890 story is like, I tried to get it at 8 p.m. I couldn't get it. I tried again at 12. I couldn't get it. I stayed up till 4 in the morning. And after 3 glasses of wine, I was like, bye. And I got it. So like,
congratulations.
Like, thank you. But I was surprised that it was very much like eBay sniping in a sense where you couldn't just buy any ship that you wanted. So
that's
yeah,
war stories.
It's not just Origin ships. I have bought, a Fury and a Vulture because I like to salvage, and a Prospector because I like to mine. So I do have a good fleet. I have a Scorpius like Kitty does as well, but I don't have my next one on my list I think is the Deemer because I really don't have like a team fighting ship. So I have been bitten. Not as bad as some, but I have.
Cool. I forgot to mention something for the previous question. What are your thoughts about the game project? What do you hope about you? People are talking about the way the game had been developing. Talk to people about the wait for 3.0 and get back to me. That was a long wait. It was a year without any updates for 3.0. So people will remember that, and you can hear war stories about that. People will talk about it like it was an actual war. But yeah, so okay, so Hunter May, thank you for the subscription. Or that is thank you for the subscription. All right, so back to Buurag. Have you been bitten by the got to catch them all bug when it comes to finding ships?
It may have seemed like it at first when I was trying to figure out what kind of ship I was looking for. I was kind of trading, melting, swapping out a whole bunch, but not so much anymore. Like I'm not that close to concierge. I don't even know how to check, but I'm not anywhere that close to concierge. So yeah, I don't like have the money to just like dump into this game. So I just got what I got and found what I like and kind of stick with it.
Happy to be here. Outfitted, thank you for the follow. Let me change themes real quick. So thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. So okay, was that it, Buurag?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Grim, have you been? Are you close to concierge or becoming concierge, or have you gotten a bug?
Funny story about that. I received an email, and you get a bunch of emails from Roberts about different stuff, and a couple of weeks ago, I was watching a streamer and it was talking about concierge. I'm like, what is that? I was like, oh, it's when you spend a certain amount of money, of backing in the game. And I was like, well, how do you check that? And it's like, well, normally they send your email, this, that, and the other. So I started going through my emails, and sure enough, I hit it, and I'm 86% and getting ready to be Grand Marshal.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
But the thing is, most of the time, I don't care too much about what the ship does. I'm all about aesthetics. If I like the way the ship looks,
yeah,
I gotta have it.
The lynch, man, the lynch.
It's just I gotta have it because that looks so cool. I've got to get that one. So cool. I think there's 3 more ships I need to add to my arsenal, and then I'll be done. Hopefully.
Cool. No, you say that now, but we'll see, right?
Yeah. That's why I keep saying stop adding ships.
Kitty, how about you?
I'm Grand Admiral at this point. I don't know how far along I'm into it. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, I definitely get bitten by the ships. I see them and I'm like, ooh, what's that do? Ooh, I want that. Yeah, I need that in my list of ships. Yep. I just want to be able to get that ship, and have it whenever there's a wipe. I can just go, right? Like I just got the C2 and the Reclaimer recently, but I got them so I could do it with my streamers and stuff, or my viewers when I'm streaming and things. I want to be able to take them out and go do salvaging with a group, and then have a C2 to do cargo with the group. Or if I go mining, all I had was the 400i originally for my cargo ship. So I had to get a cargo ship, so I kind of went big and got the
C2. Yeah, Kitty, I
put
a link in Twitch chat. If you click on that, it'll tell you how close you are to your next tier. You got to scroll down a bit, but yeah.
I will look. I'm curious. 77%.
Until what? What's next tier?
What? We're the same? How are we the same right now,
I don't
Kitty?
know.
That is crazy.
I have no idea. 77%.
We're like the same person. I swear.
I know. We're like twins.
yoyoMeg, how about you?
Yes, I am concierge.
You
but
made it. I thought you were.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
When?
And I don't remember, but
Okay.
I'm sure I can look it up. But I blame my amazing community, absolutely, 110%. But yeah, I think the bug with acquiring ships though has not. I've not gotten that bug. I think we try our best to like make as much money in game so that we can buy ships for ourselves, each other, or the org. But I'm definitely getting. I'm feeling like a cold, I think. Like, my temperature's a little hot. I think I may be catching it soon here. Give me like a couple of months. There are ships I freaking want so badly, but I think most of them are in concept. And so that's why I'm trying to like do my best to just not look at these things as they're coming back into like, you know, the like with Invictus and stuff like that coming back for sale. I've definitely fallen into the trap of the CCU game. So my hanger is essentially war bonds. But I'm slowly getting that bug for sure. I'm not there yet. I'm trying so hard not to.
I don't know, Meg. I think you're in denial. I think you're in
denial. I am. I need help,
definitely
please. And this isn't the place for help. Everyone wants everyone to have
Yes,
ships, and I love it.
Yeah. Meg, everyone, I think we need an intervention for Meg. So let's get together. So citizens out the dark and have a talk.
Yeah, I agree with the CCU game definitely got me. Like I'm pretty sure that's the bug there. If it's not just like buying things full out, CCU is just another way of catching the bug. But yeah, being able to see that I've saved this much money on this ship. Well, yeah, now I can use the rest of that money towards another ship. But yeah, definitely.
Totally back on the same subject here with Authy, by the way, with her 890. Don't let that fool you. The very first time they were selling at the IAE, I was like, I'm gonna try to get this 890. I have this feeling I'm not gonna get it because Authy, had to go and she was up till 4 a.m. I clicked it and got it immediately the very first morning.
You did?
Yes, and mind you, this is the day before I had my baby.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was perfect. Like I really wanted the 890, and literally my like baby waited till the day after, or today for IAE. But I just wanted to add in there that your friend's buying ships and you think, oh, I'm not going to get it. You better prepare to spend that money because you're probably going to get it.
I'm done buying ships. 6 months later, I'm buying a new ship.
Yep.
I was the same way with the Phoenix. When I first started playing, this person in the game donated me some money to buy the Phoenix in game, and once I stepped foot in that ship, I just fell in love with it. And I think the very next week after I joined, there was an Invictus week, and I saw it for sale, and clicked on it, and it was gone. I was like, really? So I was like, well, I can buy it in game. It's cool. But this last Invictus, I kept seeing it. And I'm like, no, I'm not buying it. I can get it in game. And then it kept popping. It was sold out. Then it popped up for sale. And I was like, it's sold out. I was like, you know what? If it shows up again available, I'm going to buy it. And I ended up buying the Phoenix and the Scorpius all in one swoop.
Oh, no. Not only did you get what you were going to get, you bought something else, too. So, drop hammer TM. I'm going to try to do this justice, but I apologize if I don't. But here, I'm going to give it a try. So, here we go. Hide your kids, hide your wallet, hide your credit card, because they're selling all the ships at the next event. I just had to say that one. That was funny. For me, I am concierge. I've been a backer since 2014, so it's really hard not to become a concierge if you've been in the game that long and if you participate in buying chips. I do it to support the project and to get LTI token. And Meg, I feel you with that TCU game. Yeah, I feel you with the TCU game. But the thing for me is that with Soul Citizens, we give away ships. So my concierge level is inflated compared to what it should be. So I'm 63% towards Wing Commander. So I'm almost at Wing. Well, partly through to Wing Commander, but I think I've only spent maybe 1,700, and that's including like Citizen Con, merchandise, and subscription too. So yeah. All right. So yes, I have been bitten by the Gotta Catch Mob, but mostly it's from LTI tokens because that's what I use to turn it to for giveaway. So the last question for now, and let me see if we have any questions. And no, we don't. We just have Joke Man. Okay. All right. If you have any questions, get them in now. So question number 12. What would you recommend to other players or potential new players interested in the game? This is with regard to playing the game or becoming a backer. And you have follow-up. What would you recommend? Would you recommend Star Citizen to your friends? So let's start with Kitty for that one.
I definitely recommend it to my friends. I do all the time. I'm like, why are you playing Star Citizen with me? You need to come play. I guess. What was the other part of the question?
Okay, yeah. It's in Dr. Question 12. What would you recommend to new players or potential new players interested in the game? Whether playing the game or becoming a new backer?
I definitely always tell them about how awesome it is to be in the verse, like just to look around and see things. And I think just the views in the game are amazing, and the ships and the detail in the game is the best you're going to see in any game. So that's usually one of the best ways I try to sell it. But as a new player playing the game, I always tell them to remember to have patience. Patience is key when playing Star Citizen. So as long as you have patience, it's a game for you and you're going to enjoy it.
Cool. Grim Reaper, would you recommend to new players or potential new players playing into the game, regard to playing the game or becoming a backer?
Yes, I definitely would recommend the game because I mean the game is wonderful when it works. I remember
There's a caveat though. There's a caveat.
Yeah, my first week, I must have experienced every last bug that was in the game. And I kept saying in chat, does anybody go through this? Anybody go through, like, every day I was doing it, but every day I was coming back. And it's just a fun game. And but my major thing I would tell somebody that's new is to make sure you do research. Find out what you would like to do. And then get you the starter pack that coincides with that. Like I start off with the Avenger because it's a jack of all trades. Some people start off with the cooter, the cutter. Yeah, that little small, the new small ship. But just find out what you want to do and see what ships help you out to do that. And then go from there. And then also a tutorial is very, very intuitive because there's so many buttons that you have to learn
to be able to do things. Tutorial,
yeah. So that is a definite must. And then it says 15 minutes, but you can knock it out in like 5. So, but yeah, I definitely recommend it.
That's the problem with young folks. I always Griffin was here. He had a whole deal about that. So yeah, and you said you would recommend it to your friends, correct?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
definitely.
All right. Buurag, what do you recommend to new players or potential new players interested in the game?
Well, like to have as much fun as they can with it, but like when the bugs happen, just to try and have as much fun with them as possible. Because sometimes some crazy things can just happen. I mean, me personally, I push the game to try and break it. I've had some really strange things happen, and it's fun. You just gotta enjoy the strangeness.
All right. And would you recommend it to your friends?
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Thank you. Authentic, what do you recommend to new players or potential new players in the game, interested in the game?
I do recommend this to all of my gaming friends. I think it's an amazing game. I agree with Kitty when she said patience. That's the first thing that I think should be number one on the list is patience. But when people ask me about the game, I always ask them where they're coming from and what do they like in the game. Because if they tell me that, then I can gear them towards what, like if they say they're coming from Eve, I can say, okay, what did you like in Eve? Did you like the PvP or did you like mining? And then I can be like, have you tried the mining here? So I definitely try to gear it towards what people like with new players. Yeah, but patience is top. And having fun is up there as like in community. I guess those three: patience, having fun in community, and trying to understand why someone came to Star Citizen and guiding them in the right direction.
Helm X33, thank you for the follow. And His Divine Shadow, thank you for the subscription, gifting the subscription. Appreciate it. Okay, yoyoMeg, how about you? What do you recommend for new players? You muted.
I'm always muted. I'm sorry. I recommend them either playing with me or finding somebody else to play with. Usually when people are asking, I'm like already playing the game, and so hopefully there's like a free fly either coming up, or if not, then like it kind of sucks. You just have to like either watch some videos, decide if you want to get it. But more or less like play with somebody, or like what Grim said, like find a tutorial video that can like walk you through the game. But like being able to like actually watch firsthand and see the alpha like issues that are going on, and prefacing that like the game is an alpha and there's things, and the game might look beautiful on one screen, but like to you, depending on like what your PC is, what specs you're running, it might not even run on your computer. So just things like that. There's a lot you need to consider more than just like, can I play this game? Or sorry, not can I, should I? And I definitely would recommend it to friends. But if they're going to play with me, I think the game is, I'm not gonna lie, relatively cheap compared to a lot of things out there. Most games start off around $60, and you can get this game for $45 year round, if not on sale. And I come from games like I said, like this is probably the third time, I'm sorry, but like Black Ops and Apex, things like, or not Apex, but Black Ops and stuff like that. That like games are like $60. The DLCs are like 20. You have to get like, you not have to, but you can get like 5 DLCs. There's games that like you're just putting money and money and money, but all you really need is to spend that initial like $45, and you can get a lot, if not most of the ships in game. And so yeah, basically find a friend and get the game ASAP and go have fun.
People are going to be mad at me for this. I was going to say $45 to play a game like this is totally worth it, in my opinion.
Seriously, like you can do so much. It's insane.
You stole my answer. That's exactly what I was going to say. I was just going to say, as the older player, I would say you only have to spend $45 to get in the game. Don't worry about the other ships. You can get them in game using you can rent it or just AUEC. Sometimes they are available for $40 at a special rate, like in Victor's Week or IAE. So yeah. Nobody's doing from us here. But also do your research. That's what I recommend. Like YouTube videos, the website, because the game isn't for everybody, or what you I think what the game is may not be what the game actually is. Because this is the game Chris Roberts wants to make, not necessarily what you want it to be, even though it is a sandbox. As far as recommending to other people, I would have to say no, because a lot of people I know are my age and they don't have time for bugs and 30-minute or 2-hour mission. But I am hopeful for Arena Commander for the update, so that'll allow people to get in and play quick in and out the game. So that's me. All right, so that is it for the official question. The poet had a question that he didn't put it into the question queue, but I just want to have a show of hand, and I'll ask you separately after this. But who here is going to CitizenCon by raise of hand? Okay, cool. And Buurag, are you going to CitizenCon?
Probably not. No.
Okay. Well, you still have a few months, so you may change your mind. But we do
maybe.
Maybe. So we do have one question on the list. And this is from Miss Titan K3. Alfie touched on this earlier. When you first saw Star Citizen, did you think Star Trek, Star Wars, or Firefly? And the sample thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Welcome later. Let's go with Kitty for this one. When you first started this thing, did you think Star Citizen, Star Wars, or Firefly?
Star Trek for sure, but I've only really ever watched Star Trek. I was never really a huge spacey sci-fi person. My husband loves Star Trek, so I always watched it with him. But yeah, definitely Star Trek.
Star Trek, Star Wars, or Firefly when you first started Star Citizen? What were your thoughts?
Neither. I just saw it as I don't know. Actually, I would say I was more thinking of Eve meets No Man's Sky, for lack of a better put together.
You're going along the lines that I was thinking. Then, yes, thank you. Buurag, were you thinking Star Trek, Star Wars, or Firefly when you first started Star Citizen?
You know, I kind of felt a little Firefly almost with the Drake ships and stuff, but kind of more Star Trek-y.
Cool. Authentic?
Okay, I have to step out of the box a little bit. I'm going to say The Expanse. I love Star Trek, and like I want it to be like Star Trek. Like that's what draws me in. But when I saw the Drake ships and you know, I just got done. I would think I was on like season 3 of The Expanse or something, and it really seemed like The Expanse to me. We're just missing mag boots. But I was told that there used to be mag boots, and there aren't anymore. So I don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
So, Meg?
Yeah, so at the start, Star Wars for sure, because that's the only space thing that I've seen. But definitely with Authentic, I'm like, I think me and my friend are on season 4 right now of The Expanse, and every time I watch like that now and I go back to Star Citizen, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is just like that, or like, man, I wish this was in the game, or just stuff like that. So I definitely feel. Maybe it's because they don't show as much in depth of like the ships on Star Wars that I feel like The Expanse is more, or it gives me more, and even, I don't know. I would say The Expanse more for sure. But I know that's not on the list. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. That's cool. I mean, yeah, you're off the rails and get your own answer. That's cool. I mean, whatever starts to make you feel like that's cool. For me, I'm gonna go off the list too because I'm gonna have to say neither. Just like Grim, I would have to say when I first started listening to the trailer, I had Mass Effect vibe because you got the Normandy and the ship and everything in there. So I was thinking Mass Effect when I first saw it. But that's me though. All right, so that's it for the questions. And I want to say thank you for everyone. Oh, but first, the fundraiser again. So let me scroll back up to get to the list. Up. Tilt. Okay, there we go. So yeah,
Could I ask
we
a
are
question
doing.
too? After.
Say it
Sorry.
again.
Could I ask a question for everyone after?
Okay, well, go ahead. Go
now. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna ask maybe like one by one if y'all want to say what's like your starting location and like what if you do, where do you go afterwards? Like immediately, like your next place to choose your spawn.
I think the starting location.
Orson is where I definitely live. Those apartments, every time I start in those apartments, I just like look at every single thing. It's just so beautiful there. It's beautiful. And then the next spot is hard to say. It really depends. If I'm going mining, I'm going to head up to, you know, McL1 or something. But if I'm going salvaging, depending on what I'm doing that night, it really depends on stop too. But Orson definitely is my home.
Buurag?
Used to be Arcor for everything, but I've been leaning more towards Orson lately, so.
Grim?
Because I watched the tutorial, I started off in New Babbage, and then I fell in love with Orson. But then I started getting tired of the city in the clouds every time I woke up. So now it's Area 18 because the fact that when you leave your habitat, you have the gun store and the armor store right there, and then you have the TDD and everything is like centrally located. And then you can, you know, once you leave Area 18, you can either go to Orson, which has most of all your ship upgrades, or you can hit Lorville to go shopping for a new ship and things of that nature. So it's kind of centrally located for me to access everything around the verse.
Eddie?
So just like Grim had said, I started out in New Babbage from the tutorial that I showed earlier with Mythologist, but right now my home is definitely Crusader or Orison. I'm always in Orison, and my second home is going to be Grimhex. I'm always getting into trouble and somehow always end up over there at Grimhex, but I also like it because it's the closest thing in Crusader to a port. So that's why I end up going to Grim. It's a quick, you don't have to go through all the trams and stuff like you do in the cities. It's a quick, get out of the hospital, go up if the elevators are working to get your ship and move on with your day, I guess you could say.
As a older backer, I have to say, get off my lawn, because I started with the social module. All we had was ArtCorp. We didn't have any other thing. We went uphill through the snow both ways. So yes, you started off with ArtCorp with the social module, but now it's New Babbage, because I love the aesthetic and the futuristic look. It feels futuristic without the dystopian feel. Other than that, it would be Orison. I know it's no longer the case, but trying to get off Orison was a pain before. I know it's changed, but it's still I still have that in my mind. So, but so it's New Babbage for me. What was the other part of the question, Meg?
That was it. It was just like if you choose your starting location, do you go anywhere like next to set a new spawn?
No,
like for me,
I just stay in New Babbage. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say for me, I started off New Babbage. I still have so much love for Microtech, but it seems like everyone's moving to Crusader. I love Orison so much. I go straight to Cruel 1 though. I'm weird. I know Grimhex is right there, but I'm scared of PvP, so I go to Cruel 1. It's got a lot of stuff there for real. It's got weapons and like my favorite armor set. So I love dying and waking up and getting fully kitted again and going back out to die again.
Sorry, I'm putting a pin in the chat real quick. But yeah, so we're doing a fundraiser. So let me change the screen. So we're doing a fundraiser for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We're at that page has changed to 715 now. Thank you for giving us donation today. We raised $100 tonight, so thank you. Again, I'm happy for St. Jude Children's Hospital. But we're doing a St. Jude challenge. We're trying to raise $10,000 or more by CitizenCon weekend, or that is October 22nd, 2023, from June 1st. We already met our first milestone of $500. We gave away a soul gift package. Our next milestone is $1,000, where we give away a Chairman's Club package. That includes a cap, executive polo, messenger bag, journal, and key ring. $2,000 we're giving away a UE jacket and UE cap. $3,000 we're doing a 12-hour live stream. And $5,000 we're giving away a Benny measurement. And again, not mine. I don't care what y'all are saying in chat. I saw y'all. No, that's not going to happen. $7,500 we're giving away an Origin 890 jump. And $10,000 we're giving away an Endeavor master set. And that's different from the base Endeavor. That is the master set, which includes all the modules. So click on the link and donate, please. Thank you.
I am very happy to be here.
Very happy to have you. Thank you, Jock, for following. So yeah, that was the fundraiser. So yes, we sell merchandise. I'm wearing you can't see it now, but yeah, just sold t-shirt right now. You can click the link below to help support it. We're not doing a raid because we don't have Griffin at the moment, unfortunately. But I just want to say thank you for our guests. Let me get the link real quick so I can make sure I don't forget them. There it is. So Arthur and Kitty, you both stream, and I put yoyoMeg in there too once I get it. But yeah, click those for. Okay, they want to take. There you go. So click those to follow them. I'll get yours in a moment, Meg. But yeah, thank you for being here. My co-host yoyoMeg, Arthur the Gang, Buurag, GrimReaperOG, and Kitty for being here. Appreciate it. I hope you will come back again. We're talking. Oh, hello. Who was that? Jock, thank you for the 10 gift subs. I almost missed it. Thank you for that. I'm glad you had the noise for that. But yes, thank you for being here. Okay, so for our next show, trying to get yoyoMeg information real quick. Oh, here. Oop. And paste. Oh, nope, that wasn't there. Okay, well, let me do this first. On Soul Voices on Saturday. Okay. Griffin is on vacation, so he's not available for Soul Voices. So that'll be the next, not this coming Saturday, but the Saturday after that. That's where he talks on Star Citizen. It's more of a one-on-one conversation, and we have fun and have thoughtful, insightful conversation with regard to Star Citizen. On Thursday, we have Soul Talk. That's not on the screen, unfortunately, but it's Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, midnight UTC. Soul Talk is more of a community discussion. We cover ISC, Star Citizen Live, and what's going on in Star Citizen during that week. Again, on Saturday, we have Podchat, and we start off with Soul Voices at 3 p.m. Again, that's off for next week. Yes, 3 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. UTC. Followed by AfterPub at 6 p.m. Eastern and 10 p.m. UTC. Following that is Relay Station at 9 p.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. UTC. So that is Podchat Saturday. Next Sunday, we're having a new show, 8 p.m. Eastern, normal time. The show title is Should You Go to CitizenCon? That we're going to be talking about the pros and the cons of going to CitizenCon and how you should prepare to go to CitizenCon or going to a convention in general. So that should be fun. And I invite anyone here, if you're interested in talking about it, to come back and chat with us again. So thank you. So I think that's it. So thank you everyone for watching. Like I said, we're not doing a raid. Let me see if I can do a manual raid. So let me see who's live at the moment. I'm reloading the page. Okay, that is for chatting. I see us that we don't count. We do count, but thanks for being here. I mean, don't mean we don't count. Oh, I'm trying to see who's here. Someone I recognize. Oh, okay. I don't know this person. This is my first time seeing him, but his name just stuck out to me. So, Disabled Guru. He's playing Star Citizen. He has 13 views. So, send your views over to him. There's a manual way. So just click the link and go over it. So thank you for following. Thank you for following. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking and subscribing and joining. Click the link below, the button below if you haven't done that, and click the notification icon to get notified when we go live. And yes, and on social media, we're Soul Citizen for the S everywhere. So yeah, to go to Disabled Guru, tell them Soul Citizen sent you. And with that, peace, love, and so take care, everybody.